Alexa, what else has Trevor bought that I don't know about? I'm Leila, and this is Trevor, Hollywood editor turned full-time realtor. On this channel, we teach real estate agents how to grow their channel by using video.
Therefore, you should subscribe immediately by hitting the subscribe button right down there. And also smash like and hit that bell thing so you're notified the next time we post a video.
Trevor bought a 16-inch MacBook Pro. But I wasn't supposed to tell you, Leila.
Dude!
What's the best computer for real estate agents?
My favorite purchase of 2019 was my 16-inch MacBook Pro. Show epic B-roll right here.
Will Alexa tell me any more other products? Because there's products that come in all the time. I have no idea.
I had a 2013 MacBook Pro right here, which I've had since 2013. And it was time for a new laptop. It's been time for a new laptop, but I finally sprung for one because Apple finally released one that I thought would do what I needed it to do. And at the end of this video, I'll tell you if it did what I needed it to do. And because I got a new laptop, Leila got an upgrade. She got my...
Oh, no. Trevor kept two laptops for quite a while until I finally said, mine is making crunchy noises, and he handed over.
I bequeathed lovingly my 2013 laptop to my wife because she doesn't care, but I do.
You know, as long as it functions.
Now, this is not a Mac versus PC thing. There's PCs that do exactly the same thing.
Go ahead and post in the comments below. Are you a Mac or PC person? And if anybody has any idea how I can get Alexis to let me know when he's making all these orders, and just shoot me a message and let me know.
The computer you use, doesn't really matter a ton as long as it does what you need it to do. So why did I finally jump for the 16-inch 2019 MacBook Pro?
That was how this whole conversation started. Trevor says, you probably don't even know why.
What it does. Now,
I don't.
She doesn't care.
But
I do. And here are some things that are new on the 2016 MacBook Pro, 2019 MacBook Pro 16-inch that are different from my old laptop. Some of these are brand new this version, and some of them are just, updates from my old laptop.
I called this thing old.
And I'm going to talk about some things that aren't super important, but are kind of cool. Number one, it's got better mics, and I'm into mics. I got mics, so that's not going to make a huge difference.
How many mics do you have?
I don't know, but we're using this one here that she got me. It's got better mics, so if you're doing a webinar or even a video using the webcam, the mics on the laptop are going to be pretty dang stellar. Number two, it has new speakers, including some bass canceling stuff in there, so the speakers sound epic. I used to have studio monitors. I had some M Audio studio monitors that I used, and somebody pushed them in like that. Right now, I edit my videos using the built-in speakers on my 2019 16-inch MacBook Pro because they sound amazing. I'll also put headphones on for the final mix, but they sound pretty epic.
What does that thing cost?
What thing cost?
That new computer.
Oh, that new computer. We'll tell you at the end how much I spent, and I'll tell you what the configuration.
I don't even know.
I can't get a video done. She keeps talking. I'll tell you how much it cost at the end of the video and what configuration I suggest. Another thing that my old laptop didn't have that they've had for a couple generations is the touch bar, which is pretty cool, but I almost never use it because my laptop is almost always hooked up to my two other monitors. I have a big 27-inch 4K monitor and a 24-inch monitor that I hook up to, and it works great. Something else that's newer from my old laptop with USB ports and stuff, this thing only has a headphone jack and 4 USB-C ports, which are different, so I needed some adapters. Another update for the new MacBook Pro is the keyboard. They updated the keyboard so there aren't issues that people talk about. And the big thing is speed and performance. I needed a new laptop, and I have for a long time because it was chugging, it was lagging. I could edit HD okay, but 4K was a no-go unless I transcoded the footage. Therefore, I was not shooting in 4K. Is 4K necessary? No, but it's kind of nice, gives you more options.
Anything for me to see?
Do you prefer watching 4K videos, Leila?
Do I prefer watching 4K videos? Yeah.
She doesn't care.
If you want to learn more about how we grew our business with video, just click the link below.
I didn't buy a new laptop because of the speakers or the touch bar or the microphone or the fact that it is space gray instead of silver because my old one was silver. It was none of that stuff. I bought it for better performance. If you are just using your laptop for basic real estate stuff like uploading photos to the MLS and doing MLS searches and being online and Facebook and email and stuff, it doesn't much matter. You can use your phone practically for most of that stuff. But if you're editing video, you need a little bit more horsepower, which is what I needed the laptop for. So the question is the new 16-inch MacBook Pro enough for me to edit? Well, with the new specs, it kind of is. The configuration I got for the new MacBook Pro is the 2.3 gigahertz 8-core processor, so way more juice than I had before. It also finally has more than 16 gigs of RAM. I got 32 gigs of RAM. 64 gigs would have been nice, but that's probably overkill. The hard drive on my old laptop was exploding because video takes up a ton of space, so I updated to the 1 terabyte drive, which is actually the smallest amount of hard drive storage you can get on the 8-core processor. And another big one is I got the 8 gig video card, which is sweet. So that is actually precisely the configuration I would suggest for you if you're getting a MacBook Pro for editing. I wouldn't get anything less than that for editing. You don't need the fastest processor, the 2.4 gig. It doesn't get you much bang for the buck. And you don't need more hard drive space because although video takes up a ton of space, it's much cheaper to buy something like this, another SSD drive. This is $189 for a terabyte. To upgrade another terabyte on your laptop is $400 more. You don't need that. This is great. It's portable.
We'll put a link to this below. So
a link to the laptop and to this.
Yep.
This is the SanDisk 1 terabyte SSD drive. Now, with that said, this does about 500 megs a second. The internal drive does over like 2,000 megs a second. So it's blazingly fast, but that's more than you need for most things. So with all those updates, can I edit in 4K now? Yes, I can. There's a bunch of channels where you watch all the speed tests and comparison, and that's fun for me to watch, but it doesn't matter much. Like, what is your user experience? That's all I really care about. Can I edit faster on this and have access to more features in Adobe Premiere Pro, which I use? Yes, it is better. Is it perfect? No. Like, 4K feels now about like HD did before. It's totally usable. I can edit 4K with no trouble at all. But still in Premiere Pro, and I don't know if this is a limitation of sorry, you're bored. Limitation of
I'm not bored.
a limitation of the hardware or Premiere Pro, but Premiere Pro still lags a little bit when I scrub. I edit really fast, so when I scrub, I want to see things instantly, and in 4K, it lags a little, especially with highly compressed footage like from my GoPro or from my drone, my DJI Mavic Pro. But in general, it is a faster editing experience. Did I notice a huge difference from using this computer and my new one on the internet and email and all that stuff? Not really. It felt about the same. And that is one reason that I love Macs. If you love PCs, that's great. But I love Macs because, dude, these things lasted us 7-8 years. We didn't have to update them.
I literally would still be using this puppy, and this from 2012. It actually still turns on and works. It's probably just one of the fans is probably losing it. And I've used this thing so much that the keyboard's
wearing out.
Wearing out.
So how much did my computer cost with the configuration that you see here on the screen?
$32.99 is what they cost.
It's $32.99 for a computer that is kind of future-proof, man. You can edit 4K on this thing probably for several more years. Which computer should you get? Well, you should get, if you are editing video at all, just get the configuration that's up on the screen again. If you're not editing video and you want a Macintosh laptop, get the base model 16-inch. That is the best bang for the buck. The upgrades compared to the prior model are ridiculous. You get a ton of value out of the base model 16-inch MacBook Pro. Another issue is you want a desktop or a laptop. We travel a lot these days. We're grandparents. We're in Oregon, Utah, Arizona, traveling all the time. We just got back from Ireland. So we bring our laptops everywhere. We always work when we're on the road. Because we work so much on the road, we got laptops. If you're stuck in your house, you never leave, or in your office, you don't need a laptop. You're going to get more bang for your buck out of an iMac.
However, both of us do have dual monitors connected to both of our laptops, and that makes it much easier to work.
I would die with just one screen.
I would too. Every time Trevor buys something,
I give her the leftovers.
We'll link you to the new 4K monitor that Trevor has below. I will say that I am a little bit jealous of the 4K monitor. Have I gotten anything new first?
I think I once gave you an iPhone first.
Hey Alexa, does Trevor have anything in the shopping cart right now?
Sorry, I'm not sure about that.
Dang it, is she treating a traitor?
Leila always tells me how much of a better realtor she is than me, but here's somebody that knows. Alexa, who's the best realtor?
Leila Jones of Jones Home Collective. You're a distant second, Trevor. In fact, you're not even close.
Go ahead and post in the comments below who you think the better realtor is, me or Leila, and also post if you're thinking about or if you have the new 16-inch MacBook Pro. So,
Don't use the word so.
I love when you correct me on camera. What's okay? I'm asking. This has to roll,
I
man.
was going to.
Gotta be snappy. Forget that it's called. Everything else is great.
Man,
Okay, and this time without stumbling.
I like you don't stumble ever.
I don't. I edit it out and I keep doing it again until it's perfect.
Because I know you'll make me do it over.
For more awesome videos on the equipment you should probably be using as a real estate agent, go ahead and click on that playlist right there. Remember to subscribe by clicking right down there. And smash that like button. That is my only source of self-esteem. Smash the like button right now. I cannot wait to see the amazing content you create and upload to YouTube.